Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about this topic that I'm not very happy about. I'm going to be talking about my weight gain. I've honestly gained weight. In fact, I'm even afraid to look at the scale because I know what I'm going to see. I'm not going to be very happy about it. But yeah, I won't say I used to be skinny, but I've always been fluffy or fat-ish, thick-ish, whatever you want to call it, thick slim. Like I've never had like a big tummy, but I've always had like bigger arms. Like as you can see now, it's very chubby. I can see all the cellulite and everything. But now I feel like since going to culinary school, I've put on some weight, and I know why. So if you want to know why I put on weight, how I put on weight, what I plan to do to lose the weight, or even if you struggled with your weight or you struggle with your weight and you want to know how you can tackle it, or you just need some emotional support, make sure you watch this video to the very end because I'm going to be talking about everything. I'm even going to insert pictures of what I look like when I'm eating fetish meals and what I look like now, you know. So obviously you can see my cheeks are a bit rounder, not a bit, maybe quite round, much more rounder. But yeah, I'm going to talk about everything. I'm not going to hold anything back. So basically, first of all guys, the reason why I gained weight is because I started to lack discipline. You know, like I just started eating at night. It was actually mainly because, you know, I got busy first with zombies, and then I was cooking a lot. Food was just available in my face, and so it would just start from tasting. Let me just taste this person's meal, make sure it's okay, and then I'll eat the leftovers from everything that I've cooked. So instead of eating like small meals, I'll still eat small meals, but more frequently, you know. And so that didn't help me at all. So I started to get chubbier, but not this much bigger before I left Nigeria. And then coming to culinary school, of course, we started to cook a lot, like a lot of sweet stuff, pastries. And I know I don't have a sweet tooth, but you know, you have to test what you've cooked now. So that also led to weight gain. I found myself not eating concrete meals. So when I got home and in the evening, like around 6, I'll still cook something and eat. And me that I know is eat dinner, even if I eat dinner, it would be like something light. I found myself eating like heavier meals, and this was the #1 reason for my weight gain. And do you know the funny thing, I was actually still working out too. Like I was pumping iron, doing exercise. But you know what they say, that if you don't fix your diet, that you're actually going to get weight. So I was working out and still eating late at night, bad food for that matter, foods that were high in carbs. Like I know my body type does not react well to carbs, and even if I eat carbs, I can still lose weight, but I have to eat it in real moderation. I was not practicing portion control. That one was out the door. Like everything was just go for me, and honestly I could care less. Maybe it's even happiness, because you know, I was actually happy. I was doing something that I love, and I thought that I could just eat and get away with it. But unfortunately that did not work for me. I have learned, you know. And right now when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm not proud of what I see. I will not lie to you. When I'm just like, Chinazon, look at yourself, like, are you happy? And the funny thing is, last year I was very slim. In fact, I was so slim, and then towards the ending, you know, I started getting thicker. December, January, I thought I would lose the weight, you know, but not really. I started somehow, but by June I was thick, like real thick. And I won't even say I want to do keto, because that used to be like my weight loss strategy. At the end of it, I'll be like, I'll just do keto and lose the weight. But honestly, I'm tired of yo-yo dieting. I just want to be healthy, and I want to, you know, in fact, I just want to do better for myself, essentially. So I said, let me make this video, confront my issue, because I know there's a lot of you that have gone through the same thing. You've gained weight even though you've lost it before, or you find it hard to maintain weight loss. And honestly, I did it to myself. I can't even blame anybody, because I started to lack discipline and I started misbehaving. I was just eating what I liked, you know. Like now, if I look at myself, I'm just like, wow, Chinazon, it's not so bad that I'll be like, okay, I don't look good anymore. But you know, when you know you can do better, and you have to tell yourself the truth, which is important. Like I decided to tell myself the truth, you know. Enjoyment became too much. That's just the simple truth. I started to enjoy myself. If I want ice cream, I eat ice cream. If I want gelato, I eat gelato. If I want cake, I eat cake. I mean, I even made cakes in school. One time I made a full marble cake and madeleines, and I was just popping it like chewing gum. Like, to me, it was like, I'll think about how it was not good for me, but I really didn't care. Like, I just ignored everything about meal prep. My excuse was just I'm too busy. You know, when you want to be fast, all the devil will start calling you and you'll be answering. And that was exactly what I was doing. The devil was calling me, saying, "Do you want cake?" I say yes. "Do you want jollof rice at 8 p.m? Of course. Do you want, even if I even saw fufu, I'm sure I would have eaten it. And then I would attempt to be healthy sometimes, but then like from Monday to Friday I would attempt to be healthy. The weekend I'll not spoil everything. I'll eat pizza, burger. But you know, I decided to call myself out. I said, God forbid, God forbid, I shall not enter December a fat girl, you know. And that's why I'm making this video, or that's part of why I'm making these videos, confront the issue. And if you guys want to see my journey, how I managed to lose the weight again up until December, subscribe to my channel or stay tuned. I'm going to be sharing my grocery hauls, my meal plans, my daily meal plans and my weekly meal plans, everything, the whole shebang. If you don't eat right, don't even bother working out. If you don't eat right, don't bother working out. And the honest truth is that I consider liposuction. I don't have the money, but I knew the money would come somehow if I really wanted it. Not even consider, I wanted to do liposuction because I'm just like, I'm tired, you guys. I'm tired every time someone is just watching their weight. Why can't I just eat what I like and still be curvy? I mean, look at Kylie Jenner. Look, ah, God. But unfortunately, it's not, I don't have the courage to go under the knife. And even if I did, I'm just like, God, let me use that money to start my business. Let me use that money to help women that are suffering, that are taking care of their families, working hard. Let me just discipline myself. I will actually enjoy it more in the long run, because the truth is, if you gain weight and you do liposuction to suck it out, it still takes effort to maintain. And even at that, when you now start liking discipline again and you overeat and you start getting the weight, you start to look like an overstuffed balloon. You can find videos of people that did lipo and still gained weight, and it's not a good look. I'd rather be like this now than to be that way. So I realized that it's something that I had to change mentally, something I had to get back to, like just being fit-ish. You know, I've never wanted to achieve size 0 body or size. In fact, I'm comfortable with size 10, 12. You know, and I've always had a bigger lower body. Like my laps, I have juicy laps, you know, I have hips. And even though this is something I like, the look I like, but I want it to be a bit more contained, not just wobbly, you know. And for me, I don't have a trainer right now, so I'm just like, it's something I have to get myself to do and apply the discipline that it requires, you know, and I'm going to do it. So, or if you have money to sponsor me with lipo, just send it to my account. I have things to do with it. Yeah, so liposuction was very tempting. I'm not going to lie to you, it was very tempting, but I've decided not to do it. In fact, at some point I was looking at fast freezing, but it's not even permanent. If there's a way now that I'll say I'll do this thing, it's not risky and it's will be permanent, and you also teach me discipline consistently, then I'll do it. But I knew that that was not going to happen, and that's why it was not an option for me. The truth is, portion control, I know, is everything. I'm not going to cut out any food category this time, but I'm going to have low carb days, and I'm going to have like just paleo, which is just healthy eating, and portion control days. Like I'll eat sweet potato burger. If I want to eat rice, sometimes after I've made significant progress, I can eat some. I'm just going to eat a little bit, and I'm going to cut out sugar entirely. I'm going to cut out alcohol. I'm going to cut out those are the two main things I'm going to cut out, to be honest. And I'm going to try to keep my fats to a minimum. Like the oils I use in cooking, I'm going to control which kind of oils I use. Make sure I use avocado oil mainly, predominantly, and not too much of it as well. I'm going to grow what I can, and this time around I'm actually going to meal prep, because I found that it's, whenever I'm losing weight, it has been a big part of it, just meal prepping, you know, because when I meal prep I tend to eat less bad meals, you know, because even if I come back by 8, 7, whatever the time is, I have a meal already prepared in the fridge that I can just put in the microwave and eat, you know. So yeah, I'm going to share my meal plan with you guys, / meal prep with you guys as well, so keep an eye out for, you know. I find that you have to be honest with yourself. Am I thick? Am I fat? Am I slim thick? What is my goal? What do I want? And I've asked myself those questions, and the truth is, for me, I'm okay with being thick fit, you know, because eventually that's where I'll end up on. Even when I thought I was skinny, that's what I was. And honestly, I'm not trying to get to a particular weight. I want to look a certain way, you know. I want to feel a certain way. I want to be stronger. I don't want to see muffin toys. Like, I don't want to see this flap. I don't see this flap. Like, look at my hand. Look at how thick it is. Like, there's no definition. God. Oh, guys, and so I just comment down below what your experience has been with weight loss, weight gain, if you're someone that struggles with it as well, what you want to see on my channel regarding this, if you want me to share more of my struggles. In fact, I'm even going to talk about all these what's it called, shapewear, and how it helps to give an illusion that you're slim when you're not. Because like, honestly, I like shapewear. It holds my body together because I have a body that is very wobbly. So when I wear shapewear, it helps to keep it and make it appear firmer than I actually am. So I like shapewear. I don't think I'll ever stop wearing shapewear, even when I'm my desired size and weight, you know. But it's just, I wanted to come clean and tell you guys so that you'll not be surprised when you see me, because I like to be real. Like, there's no point lying, you know. These things happen, and for a big part of my life I've struggled. Sometimes I'm higher, I'm bigger, sometimes I'm slimmer. I would like to be on the slimmer scale side of things. I would like to be on the slimmer side of things, even though it's not easy, but sometimes I don't care. But right now I do, and that's why I'm making this video, so that I can tell you guys. But yeah, so know that my content is going to be mixed with weight loss stuff as well as regular food, because as a chef now I cannot just be doing healthy meals. I'm going to have to show you. So that's why I'm actually trying to, you know, challenge myself to do better, because if I'm going to work with food for the rest of my life, yes, this, I just started. I could have had this excuse, I just started, so food was in my face. I couldn't really control myself as much as I would have liked to, but that cannot last forever, you know. And so I have to put it in check now before I start my life as a full-time food connoisseur, you know. It's something I have to control now, and that's why I'm trying to deal with it now. It's for those of you that start saying, oh, it's not that bad, oh, you're still, you know, you still have shape. Please reserve your comments. I know how I feel, and I know how I look compared to how I should look and how I should be. It's not like I don't love myself. I love myself still. I just love myself enough to know that I can do better, you know. Right now I'm overweight. I don't want to be overweight. I want to be healthy, you know. That's the goal. So feel free to join me, but please reserve your hate comments if you're not supporting this our journey. And if you're on this journey with me, make sure you comment down below, like this video, let me know that we are plenty, you know. Let me know that I'm not alone. But other than that, thank you guys for watching this video, and watch out for my next video. I'm going to upload it soon. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't wait for me to ask you again. I beg, help your sister subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And so let the weight loss journey begin again for the 100th time. But you know, that's life. You go up, you go down. It's like a never ending game, you know. But my sisters, that's it. See you next time, okay? Bye bye.